And on Iwo Jima, 100,000 men would fight for 36 days. More medals of honor would be awarded for this campaign than in any other battle in U.S. history. Iwo Jima marked the only battle in our history where Marines suffered more casualties than the enemy. Nearly 26,000 Marines were wounded or killed. Admiral Chester Nimitz proclaimed, "Among the Americans who fought on Iwo, uncommon valor was a common virtue." On just the fourth day of the operation, 5 Marines and a Navy corpsman raised a flag on Mount Suribachi that told the Japanese their end was near. These common American boys raised a flag and gave the Corps a new symbol of valor and gave America a new symbol of the Corps. Korea, 1950. General Douglas MacArthur picks the 1st Marine Division to land at Incheon and trap the North Korean army. A captured North Korean major said, "Panic sweeps my men when they're facing the American Marines." Months later, in temperatures of minus 25 degrees below zero, the press reports that the division's been trapped at the Chosin Reservoir. Colonel Chesty Puller replies, "So they've got us surrounded. Good. Now we can fire in any direction." The advancing Chinese communists outnumber the Marines 5-1. But in one of the most remarkable feats in military history, the frostbitten and beleaguered Marines fought their way back through wave after wave of ambushes to the 38th parallel. Major General Oliver P. Smith scoffs at a journalist. "Retreat, hell. We're just advancing in a different direction." Vietnam. Marine aviation and ground units established new standards of excellence in close air support. Medevac pilots and their crews mean life to many of our wounded. Marines wrote new pages in the history of our Corps in places like Da Nang, Con Thien, the Rock Pile, Khe Sanh, and Hue. This history was written from thousands of small patrolling actions, where our young enlisted Marines demonstrated the leadership and bravery which has ever characterized our Corps.
Some folks are born made to wave the flag, ooh, they're red, white, and blue. And when the band plays hail to the chief, ooh, they point the cannon at you, Lord. It ain't me, I ain't no senator, son. It ain't me,
reputation of honor, courage, and commitment that we Marines enjoy today was directly handed to us and laid upon our shoulders by the tremendous sacrifices of these Marines in Vietnam. And to the veterans with us here tonight, we say thank you. Desert Shield, Desert Storm. General Schwarzkopf picks the Marines to breach the minefields and clear Kuwait of the Iraqi army. Marine Air tears apart the Iraqis in kill boxes like the Ice Tray and the Highway of Death. The 1st and 2nd Marine Divisions cross the berm and destroy the enemy, freeing the country in only 100 hours. The Marine Air Ground Team once again proves itself to be the expeditionary force of choice as the nation's 911 call is answered by the Corps.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
We have something that has happened here at the World Trade Center.
Holy shit!
Here was another plane just flew into.
There is an explosion. The explosion is incredible! Both buildings of the World Trade Center are definitely on fire. There is
September 11th, 2001. Terrorists attack American soil. The World Trade Center destroyed. The Pentagon severely damaged. Thousands of innocent lives lost. But American heroes step out of the ashes. Firefighters, police, the Port Authority, and everyday citizens. In their effort to save lives, New York fighter fighters ran into buildings which were doomed to total destruction. Their brothers and sisters removed the debris from the aftermath and faithfully recovered their dead and our fellow Americans. George Orwell once said, "People sleep peacefully in their beds at night only because rough men stand ready to do violence on their behalf." Something had to be done. The Marines took it from there. Operation Enduring Freedom. President George Bush declares war on terrorism, and Marine expeditionary units quickly converge in the Indian Ocean and Arabian Sea. Just 40 days after the terrorist attacks, the U.S. launches airstrikes in Afghanistan. Marine Hornets and Harriers engage the Taliban, who mistakenly seek cover in the dead of night, while troops on the ground capture Kandahar and raise the very flag that flew over the World Trade Center on the day of the attacks. Operation Iraqi Freedom. Just 48 hours after the president's ultimatum to Saddam Hussein, the 1st Marine Expeditionary Force delivers a shock and awe wave by launching simultaneous air and ground attacks. In only 21 days, the 1st Marine Division's battle tanks and armored vehicles fight through 350 miles of hostile desert along the Euphrates River to liberate Baghdad. The commanding general of 1st Marine Division, Major General James Mattis, states it clearly: "No better friend, no worse enemy than a U.S. Marine."
If the Army